any questions about what this membership is about and how you can leverage it. Because remember, it's simple. It's simple. We making money by shopping. We're going to increase, we're going to multiply, we're going to protect, and we're going to leverage everything. And so if you have any questions on how simple this thing can be for you, I'm going to open it up for everybody. Any questions?
Mr. Ivory is Wayne Randall.
How you doing, Mr. Wayne?
How all of you guys do? I'm doing fine. And the MWR experts have helped me increase my cash flow.
Well, speak on it, Mr. Russell.
I'm grateful for it. And what I'm going to do with that is talk to those experts about what to do with that extra 13.96 a month. I heard you speak about a few different places, the diversified, what's a diversified cash flow account?
Yes, sir.
That one, and then you mentioned another one, what's it, private reserve, such and such account. And, I'll give myself maybe a month or two or so. I'll inquire about it and look into it. But like you said, I want to take that money and make that money work for me. And I've heard you guys talk about working for the government. Jason worked for the government. I'm a federal contractor. I work for the government myself. I'm an accountant and I work in an oversight board. Oversight. We audit and look over all the money that the government uses. They call it procurement, which is just a fancy word for saying buying goods for the war fighters, whatever they need, from electronics, missiles, whatever it might be. And the job might be, it's quite stressful, and I get paid good figures. So, making big figures, but they were taxing me terribly. See, when you don't have kids and you're not married, it's, oh my. One pay period, they made it tax me like $1,200 per pay period. Now, MWR has allowed me to see some of my money back. And trust me, I'm very happy about that. Very, very happy about it. And at the same time, I want to be smart about it. To use what's here, what's available, the tools, the this 149 page. And then I talk to people, and I like what you said, Sarah said, Jason said. I mean, when you get down to it, 149 is just a little drop in the bucket. I know some people paying more than that for a cable bill and their whole package or whatever they may buy. And now that I have this tangible proof, because most people would say to me, Wayne, tell us one thing. How is this company helping you? So now I actually have the proof. So either they're either on the fence or they're trying to decide. But most people see the numbers, and most people know if anywhere they're going to tax you is your payroll. And if you can lower the payroll taxes, you're going to see an instant raise. I mean, that's just the truth right there. So I mean, that in itself, I'm really blessed to have that in my corner to be able to use it as I talk to people. I probably talked to a good 30 some people. I have people that's on the fence, and some people are ready to leap. Sure, I'm ready to pull them in. And I'm telling them there's two different types of memberships. You can become a director, have a home-based business, or you just want to be a member and take access to the tools that's available to you. Or if you want to get in that way and then you go on and then eventually, get a home-based business later if you can't do one or the other at that time. But I'm very grateful and just listening to you guys, your testimonies and feeling the energy and looking at the opportunity. I mean, I saw it when David told me about it, even when Sarah and her husband told me about it. I saw it. And I kept thinking to myself, that's really great. Because the expert, I never studied taxes. I studied accounting, investments, and other things. but to understand how taxes can be worked out in a way to lower your payroll, and then money come back to you. Because most people don't know how they could best fill out a W-4 where it's going to work out and benefit them. They always, the HR department will tell you, well, you have to get a tax expert. Well, now I have one. Now I have one. I don't even know their name. But when I looked at that new W-4 they sent me, and I called the lady up, I said, listen, I have a new W-4. She said, I'm going to tell you where to send it, or we're going to put it in, and in a couple of weeks, you're going to start seeing life changing event and seeing increased rates. So I'm grateful. I'm really grateful. I think, sir, you probably sent me this invite a few hours ago, and I was thinking I need to get on that call. Need to get on a couple. But thank you for allowing me to, say a few words, and it's just really great to hear the things that you guys are talking about. Most people cannot believe that they have access to this type of wealth and this kind of information. Because you're right, you're so right. Most of the rich are really privy to this kind of information. And that's the truth. And it's no coincidence that any of us are here. Somebody told you, somebody told me, and we're here. And
Hello? I'm sorry. I'm gonna call you right back.
oh, I thought there was somebody saying something to me.
No, that was me. I apologize. But
No,
I tell you this. Um, I love hearing the new testimonies from people that just came in
yeah,
because you guys make this actually real. Some people when they hear some of the other testimony, it sounds too good to be true.
I
But
know. They feel it's it's grandizing. It's just
right.
unbelievable. I could have a yeah. Well, I get those things too, but most people can identify with their cash flow increasing weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, and quarterly. They feel that. That's happening. That's tangible. That's happening in their space, and they can see that. And the things that you're talking about are doable too, because to get in a diversified cash flow account, get into buying precious metals, all of these things are doable, especially as you have more money to invest. It's all doable. But yeah, but for some people, it can be overwhelming. They don't need to see that 14-minute video. That just blows them away.
But
So
sometimes the proof is in the pudding, sir, and
yeah.
you are definitely the pudding. So I thank you for your testimony, and we
No,
probably need to have another private conversation because I believe that we can, uh, you know, get you to these next level strategies a
yeah.
lot quicker, and so you can leverage it even more and have even amazing testimony to come behind what you have already given us. So I thank
Thank
you
you
so
for
much.
that. I want to say this much too, Mr. Ivory. Well, next week I'm off all week, so we can make that conversation happen because
But just I'm off every day. So just let
oh,
me all
I'm not quite there yet.
right.
I'm involved in filmmaking. Me and David Murphy, and we produce films and we do a lot of other things. But no, I'm not where you are yet. But I'm dreaming. What did Muhammad Ali say? If your dreams don't scare you, they're not large enough.